You are now listening to an all-new episode of the Perfectly Balanced Podcast with Rob, Blake, Graves, CG, and KB.
We going to H-Town, y'all. It's your boy DJ Chef, man. I'm looking forward to this 8-ball UGK battle on Versus. You know what it is, goddammit.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Perfectly Balanced Podcast, man. We're just a panel of brown people having good conversation over here. I'm your host, Rob. Who else we got in the building?
The one and only, the man with the liquor coming soon, your boy DJ Chef.
It's your man's Blake, straight out of the LaShelle with the goodies.
Oh.
The goodie.
Got the extracurricular activity going on out there, LaShelle.
Hey, man, let's get straight into it, man. Today is February 3rd, 2021, man. It's the third day of Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? And what's some great shit that's happened recently in Black History? What you want to talk about, Blake? Go ahead.
I think his name is Rene Lacoste. He was a French man of descent who played tennis, and that's where the Lacoste shirt came from.
Really?
Yes.
Really? Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, they still making money off of us, huh?
Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They are.
I think they are.
Well, I know one thing that happened 4 years ago today. Y'all remember Tommy Lauren, the white girl, the news anchor that
She be extra on motherfucking Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah. So she went viral today 4 years ago, 2017, right? Talking about going on this rant, the Muslim ban rant, right?
Oh, I remember. Oh, yeah, I remember that. I remember that shit.
It got a little testy. In case y'all forgot, man, let me go ahead and play this. This is from the Young Turks on Facebook. Let me go ahead and play this audio for y'all.
Yeah, let's talk about the hysteria surrounding President Trump's Muslim ban.
Oh, let's.
Except it's not a Muslim ban at all. But don't tell the mainstream media that. They like to keep their fake news as fake as possible.
Wait a minute, so it isn't a Muslim ban. It's not a Muslim.
Donald J. Trump is calling for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States.
Yeah, if this executive order was indeed a Muslim ban, it would include over 40 other countries worldwide that are majority Muslim.
We're not calling it a Muslim ban because it bans all Muslims. We're calling it that because, one, that's what Trump called it, and apparently we live in a dictatorship where executive orders supersede everything, and two, because he's also mentioned prioritizing Christians in areas and putting together a religion.
Okay, that's just a little snippet of it, but and 4 years ago today, that was the that was
You know how stupid that was. That was like on the scale of 1 to 10, that was like a 2.5 million stupid. Because I have come across some white Muslims before.
Right.
Yes, America.
Right.
I said it. I have came across some white Muslims.
White.
And I was more fascinated because I'm just like, how does that work?
Yeah.
How does that work? But then I'm like, you know what? Whatever your religious preference is or your choice of religion has no color. So I had to sit back. I'm like, you know what? Me being in the church family, hey, you like it, I love it.
You can't judge it. Yeah, you can't judge it. It is what it is. Cool. You want to do that? Cool. I'm fine with that.
I'm like,
You know what I'm saying?
Good for you, buddy.
Yeah, but on another note, also today's Black History Month fact. That was just a fun fact that I just thought everybody would want to hear about. But another Black History Month fact, February 3rd, 1920, the Negro Baseball League was founded. In case you guys did not know, that was founded today, 1920. The crazy thing is, man, that feels like it's not that like it was 100 years ago, but you know.
But check this out.
That's not
it took 2020 for the American Baseball League Association
to acknowledge
the Negro League, and pretty much everybody that started that league, all stats, wins, everything. So it basically count now. So it's like, okay, we got to acknowledge, because it's the game of baseball. It's, you know, It's base. We're talking about just baseball. We're not talking about white or black or Mexican or we talking baseball.
Just baseball.
And so for them to acknowledge it, be like, look, hey, it were more people of color other than Jackie Robinson, you know, to break the color barrier, or who were playing way better baseball than people of not brown color. So it's like now folks just like, dude, you know, it's old folks that, you know, that are newspaper article writers that are somewhat still alive. They're like, I remember watching him when I was a kid. He was better than Sammy Koufax, or he was better than such and such and such. I'm like, or like they said, there were guys that were way better than Babe Ruth.
Absolutely. But they weren't acknowledged. They weren't acknowledged. And the crazy thing,
we're not going to acknowledge that colored boy.
Now it begs the question of, are you going to wipe out the previous record holders? Because the Negro League, if you look at it, bro, their numbers were far higher than what these white boys was doing. Or I ain't gonna say white boys, I'm gonna say what
Blake said, "No, you said it's too late." Don't take it back.
But you know what I meant. The motherfuckers that was playing the legal other than Negro baseball league.
Well, this is how I see it. If that's the case, if you wipe it out, then it's like you're basically erasing all history. I think you should just mix it all together, and wherever they fall, they fall.
But that's what they're trying to do now, though, because like you're erasing the fact that the Negro League was not legitimate. You know what I'm saying?
And it was.
They're trying to backtrack and be like, oh, now it is like. Nah, because all of them that had the opportunity to play in the Negro Baseball League were not able to play in the MLB. You know what I'm saying? And not able to you know, get their name out there on the large scale that people in the MLB were. So you know what I'm saying? Not you can't erase it's history, absolutely, and it needs to be acknowledged, of course, but acknowledge it the proper way, in that the motherfuckers that was holding the records were not record holders. Period. They just weren't, because like you had, if you go back and like you said, the stats are accurate and the stats are now taken into consideration, then the numbers that are holding the records, they weren't holding the actual record.
Then at that point, then that's when you like you said, you're right. They're not holding the actual record. Then you basically reseed, you replace them. You know what I'm saying? You basically be like, okay, even though we know Hank Aaron is the true king of the home run kings, even though Barry Bonds did break the record
on juice,
on some apple juice, we ain't gonna say what kind of juice,
some apple juice.
But you know what I'm saying? Who was if we take Barry Bonds and his home runs out of the question, Hank Aaron was the legitimate, home run king. Who was after him? Babe Ruth. Some of the other folks, who are the Negro players that are in that sub 600 home runs? You know what I'm saying? Now, if like I said, if truth be told, if Hank Aaron is still considered me, the late Hank Aaron's is still to me all. I didn't get to watch him. I grew up watching the Sammy Sosa, the Mark McGwire, the Barry Bond home run race. I loved it. It was good entertainment, but. Did it? I mean, everybody's like, "Oh, it tarnished the game." No, it actually brought you more money to the game, because wasn't nobody putting up 50 home runs back then. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, you needed all three of them jokers, man. So you're welcome.
Did y'all motherfuckers a favor?
I'm like, dang, like literally. I mean, and I'm sure if KB was on here, like you said, that was his first sport, baseball. So I mean, like I said, I remember. Saturday afternoons or Sunday night game. Me and my dad sitting there watching. I'm like, we over here betting. Hey, he gonna get 6. He gonna get 5. Or he gonna get 4 this game. And you would sit there and be like, damn, this nigga really just yanked this hole up out the park 340 odd feet.
Cause like then you got to look at who the fuck were these pitchers? Because if everybody knocking that hole 5 home runs a game, you're a sorry ass pitcher. You're trash.
But then it goes down to it, it goes to, okay, hey, this is their profession. This is their job. They're seeing almost every single pitch. They know when they're going to get that pitch that they're looking for. And it's just like they say, it takes skill and technique.
Yeah.
But again, you're right. It's sorry ass motherfucking pitchers.
Yeah. to me, you're trash. To me, like if a motherfucker get 5 homers off of you, it's time to set you on the bench, big dog. You can't. Nah, I don't give a damn who he is. I don't give a damn if it is Barry Bonds. You don't need to be on this damn. You don't need to be on the mound, cuz. Like, nah, I can't do it. Switching topics, since we're talking about sports, man. I just seen this feed come up from notification come up on ESPN today. Boy, you all right over there? You sound like you're dying, boy.
Got that Reggie Miller.
Yeah, touch the lungs, touch the lung a little hard. Anyway, so this came across my feed today, man. Investigation finds questions on possible discrimination of Black former players in NFL concussion claims. So y'all remember back in 2013 when the league had the huge concussion lawsuit, and you know what I'm saying, and they had to pay out. Well, apparently some evaluators that were evaluating Black athletes weren't getting the same numbers as some of these white athletes that were on the same claim. So it was like it was based on, I guess, some percentage or numbers that they were doing. And they were saying, oh, they're like, it's almost like the VA shit, right? Like, oh, your injuries are worth, 50%, 40, 60, 80%, whatever, right? But then you got these other colored, lighter skinned athletes that are getting 80, 90, 100% percentage for lesser injuries. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on now. There's some discrimination going on there. So
you got an extra body over there with you, Rob. I was like,
he walking all slow back there. Like,
yeah, what's up, everybody? You know what I'm saying? You know what's good.
Make my appearance known. You know what I'm saying? I'm here.
Walk around. Yeah.
He a clown. He a clown. But yeah, man, like there's some discrimination going on. Like we've all said this before. We knew, we've known this for years. You know what I'm saying? We've known about the discrimination going on in all sports. You know what I'm saying? It's just the fact that like this was the time we supposed to get paid, and y'all trying to hit our pockets like that. Like, come on, yo, come on, man. Gotta do better.
If you think about it, okay, so let's say all three of us play running back, and let's just say you happen to be of Anglo-Saxon descent. For people out there, the political term is white, but I'm trying not to make myself sound like some mad Negro.
Yeah.
If you paid attention in history and science and biology, Anglo-Saxon means Caucasian. If that's better for y'all out there, then okay. White. You emphasizing on the H.
Hey, I'm gonna do a soundbite of that.
White. Me and Blake are Black, and you're white.
Yeah.
But me and Blake make it into the Hall of Fame, and you don't. You know what I'm saying? Because concussions cut your career short, but you were considered the great white.
White.
And I mean, it's sad that it's something as serious. We played the same position. We had damn near, let's just say we had the same amount of touchdowns, same amount of carries, but your career got cut short because of concussions. But due to the fact of we made a positive change to the game, and okay, hey, they're Hall of Famers. You're just one of the 2.5 million that coulda, woulda, shoulda been something. So we're only gonna pay you 20%.
Yeah,
even though you are,
my stats say I need to be paid
70% of the NFL is what, Black?
I think it's more than that now.
You might, I'm just saying, there's a couple of, white boys in here and there. It's a sprinkle of Mexicans.
There's Gronk, you know what I'm saying?
A couple of Kelce's.
Kelce,
Or as Kelce, he can pass for one of us, bro. He can pass for one of us. Travis Kelce can pass for one of us.
We got to tally him as well. You know what? I was gonna say something, but
Black delegation now draft Travis Kelce. Y'all can have Eminem. We want Travis Kelce. Say, man,
shit.
The boy got swag, bro. The boy got some serious swag. Put some of us to shame, because I'm just like, damn.
Real
I
talk.
can't be mad at
He
this white
does,
boy. The
bro.
white boy got swag, bro.
You see who he with
Oh yeah, he got a good one. He got
or was with previously? That motherfucker. He, you know what? I'm not. No comment. No comment. No comment.
Shouts out to my boy Travis Kelce. You better win the Super Bowl this weekend. God damn it. That's all I'm saying.
I was just about to get on that.
That's all
I was just about to get on
I'm
that.
taking Blake's advice from last episode. We gonna name drop. We gonna start giving shout outs to this motherfucker.
Listen.
Guess what?
Who y'all got, man? Who y'all got?
I'm taking
Brady.
Kansas City.
Who you got, Blake?
I'll take Kansas City with no money down. Money down, you can't bet against Brady.
It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. You can't.
Cannot do it.
So I'm it's tough.
Atlanta knows that all too well. There's just no success with that.
It's tough to bet against Brady. And then here's the thing. Brady loves to be the first. He loves to be first. So he's the first to one. This is his first season with Tampa Bay. First Super Bowl ever with Tampa Bay.
Hey,
First
he got the same amount of championships as Breeze and what is it? I think he said Breeze and Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if he wins this one in NFC, he have the same.
Yeah.
I have one in the NFC, but I have seven overall. You motherfuckers ain't on my level.
Yeah,
Clearly.
And then not only that, he's the first QB to be first time with the team, first time Tampa Bay, first time Tampa Bay playing in their home stadium
for the Super Bowl.
In the Super Bowl. He has to take this W. He has to.
Look, man, I'm like this. I don't. Yes, if it's money on the line, you take Brady for that 3.5. You ride with him to the end.
And I'm still waiting on KB to, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he paid me my $100 though. So
no shit.
He paid me my $100. So because I'm gonna go into that a little later.
Can I get some of my food in?
Come and get to what? Come and get to what now?
That squat bet. Can I get some of mine?
First of all,
since people paying their dues, you know what I'm saying?
Here, look, listen here. When y'all make a bet amongst yourselves, that's nothing to do with me.
I did it with you though. I know you was on position.
I don't recall that. See, so you can't. So okay, so I'm focused on position. You're talking,
Robert.
I'm listening, but I can't.
Listen.
I can't be held liable.
Chief, let the whole division come watch you, boy. You bet on that, boy. The whole division left, boy.
Hey,
that wasn't just for no play.
Hey, I'm gonna show this to Chief as evidence. Like I want to see what
like,
she say.
What bullshit he did this? Yeah. Who did this shit? Because I didn't sign off on it, goddamn.
Hey, so let me set the background for y'all in case y'all didn't know, right? So here's what, but y'all don't know, so it ain't no in case y'all. Here's what happened, right?
That's what it was. You were supposed to squat 400, and the bet was 100. That's what it was.
Yeah. So.
Oh, he agreed. You heard that, Grace. He said, "Yeah."
No. It's recorded. It is recorded.
I'm about to go into detail about what the actual facts were of the case, right? Both sides. Now, here's the thing. Boom. We were in Etsy. I was on position training or whatever, and we were talking about weights or some shit. At some point, weights came up.
Back in the day.
We were talking about back in the day, and I was like, back in the day, I used to squat 415. Like I used to throw that shit up easy, and like when I was playing football, that's what I used to do. So I was like, okay, cool. And matter of fact, a couple of our listeners are back in high school are listening to this podcast, so they can verify, they can vouch. Yes, I used to squat that shit.
I need guest appearance by these people. I need guest appearance. You heard it out the motherfucking DJ's mouth. Whoever the fuck you are, no disrespect. Bring that call. You got the nigga number.
Yeah.
You got his email. Email it. Hey, I need to be on so I can validate.
He know who I'm gonna call to. You know,
I'm trying to hear some valid.
We don't need no call-ins because the bet wasn't on high school. The bet was present day.
True. So here's
I don't know why that boy hyped himself up talking about. I said he could get 400 right
we
now.
No. Hold on. Listen. We was talking about weights, right? And that came up, and I was like, yeah, I used to squat 415. You ain't squat no damn 415, nigga. You ain't squat no 415. You can't squat. Look, bro. I could probably throw that shit up right now. Bro.
And why did you bet though?
Huh?
Why did you bet though?
I personally did not bet shit. What were my exact words, Blake? What were my exact words?
We bet 100, bro. I
No.
wouldn't have recorded. I
No.
wouldn't have recorded. Listen, I wouldn't have recorded every Scott. Chief wouldn't have let us all out that Etsy space, and Major wouldn't have been in there either
Bro,
watching the
you
verify, 'cause there was a
said
bet on the line.
you said Bob put 100 on that. You cannot get 400. You cannot get 400. I was like, I promise you, I can get
Oh, yeah,
400,
yeah.
bro. I can
So
get
this is
400.
his scapegoat. This is his scapegoat.
I-
But he
that's what I said.
Damn.
That's what I said, bro.
The attempt at 400.
And
So,
then,
bro,
and
no,
then-
you lost
so
the bet, bro.
that's
You
fact.
stopped.
So
You
so
stopped.
here, fast forward, flight ops is over, right? Everybody's chimed in on this fucking bet. Everybody, I'm
See,
talking about.
That's where you
Major,
fucked up.
Chief,
That's where you
First
fucked up.
Everybody is chimed in on this fucking bet. I'm just like, let's do this shit. Like, let's go throw this bitch up. Let's go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? Let's throw this bitch up. After flight ops is done, you know what I'm saying? Let's throw this bitch up. Boom. Flight ops over. All right, let's go. Nigga, it's a gang of niggas walking behind me. Like to the motherfucking gym.
We're getting ready to lynch this motherfucker, y'all.
Yeah. So that's what it felt like. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get crucified. But anyway, so boom. I get to the gym. Somebody was using it for a second, but then they got off or whatever. Mind you, we're on a ship, okay? And ships, you know what I'm saying? They like to do all that.
Like, I ain't trying to hear that shit, bro. I ain't trying to hear that. But for us civilians, we get you just setting the environment.
I'm just setting the environment. Okay, I'm setting the environment. Boom.
Everything that you saying was a factor. I had already knew that. That's why I knew you was gonna lose the bet. That's why I was confused why you took the bet.
See.
I'd have been like, when we get on dry land, I'm gonna bust all you motherfuckers' pockets. I'm not doing this shit on a goddamn boat because I'm fucking around to break up.
Hey, Roberts, do you remember this bet that you was gonna be dunking by the end of the deployment?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Okay,
I do remember that.
That one?
And so what?
Can I get paid for that one then?
What did we bet? We didn't bet.
Dunking by the end of the deployment. You said you was gonna dunk by the
I'm saying, what was the amount? And I never even tried, but what was the amount?
It was probably like 100, like we always do. We always used to throw a little 100 out there.
Look, you niggas is too rich for my blood. I'd be like, look, I got 25.
Bro, we was on deployment, bro.
I got 25 on it.
Dude, we was stacking, bro. We was the deployment. We was just stacking crazy, bro.
Yeah, nigga, bet 100.
Yeah,
bet.
Bro, like I'm talking about, everything was 100. Every minimum bet was $100. Like,
look,
real, bro.
My ass would have been on the ship. I'd be like, look, we're gonna bet 100, but guess what? Bet your meal for tomorrow and next week. That steak that I'm about to cook, yeah. Bet that shit.
Verified 2 bets. Can I get one of them 100?
Look now, we'll see. I seen $100 in shirts.
They're gonna be like, damn, this is a nice t-shirt. Yeah, it's $100 shirt.
That
equals value.
That one cost me $85.
I hope that boy Norris watching this too. That boy owed me 200 too. He been trying to play me. I'm gonna have to pull up on him. We're gonna have a conversation because he done. It ain't the principle. It ain't the principle, bro. I don't need the bread, bro. I be bringing this shit up, bro, for the principle and the fact, bro. Like if you tell a man you gonna do something, you just do that.
Dude, yeah.
This nigga, bro. He ain't gonna get on all that. He just been shooting lines at me. Yeah, I'm gonna budget you in this, that, and the third. I'm like, all right, bro. Like, if you ain't got it, bro, that's all you gotta say. You did.
Hey, look,
you
can scrap up $100 like in 20 minutes.
Hey, look.
That's the thing. In the military, I know you get paid, bro. Come on, bro. You in the military, bro. It ain't like, yeah, bro. I bless this man. See, bro, that's why I just be trying to count my blessing, bro. I bless the man when I ain't have to. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's principles, man. We shouldn't do that to each other.
Our people.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. So I be in touch with him all the time, but he going through some shit right now. But that's besides the fact.
That's when I helped him. When I met him, he had some shit going on. You feel me? And I helped him, bro. That was like 3 years ago, bro.
Yeah. So
I reached out to him 3 times.
And it's like so like us as color folk, we do that all the time. Like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna get you, bro. I'm gonna get you back. And I be fucking around with you, Blake, but I got you,
out
bro.
of sight, out of sight, out of mind. Because really, bro, it's just off the principle. Like I said, bro, if I was around you every day, then yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll probably get that 100.
Yeah,
bro. We in front of each other every day, bro.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't that big of a deal, bro. Just don't lie to me though.
No, I got you.
Look, he gonna tune into the podcast like, damn, that nigga remember that $100 I owe him. He gonna have to see me. That nigga gonna have to come out here and see me for this 100.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be that serious, but damn, you gonna have to cut this out because I do want to approach him though to where he low key let me know. So yeah, cut all this out. I want to see
38.2 seconds.
Yeah. Let me pause my timer because I don't want to get this shit fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That's about 2.
When you run that back, yeah, cut that out. Cause I just could
really, you gonna run that shit back.
I stopped the timer. We good.
Yeah, shit like that, bro. You feel me? Like,
yeah,
niggas ain't really tripping about it, bro. It's just funny, bro. Cause you swear, cause your rebuttal came down to was I never attempted the 400, so that's I didn't fail.
That's fact. Hey, I never got the opportunity to do the 400. I never got it. Like I was literally, I think I stopped at 380 something, 385, something like that.
Boy, no sir.
What I stopped at?
No sir, 285. You tried?
No sir, no. Boy, I warmed up with 2 something.
305. Yeah.
The question is, was KB there? That's the question. Was Bridges there?
No, he wasn't there. He
warmed up with 225. You got 285. Then we jumped up to 305, and you got stuck halfway at 305.
No, I remember I got it the second time, and then Major was like, "Nah, we ain't doing no more. Remember?
Yeah, cause I got the video. You got a little help. You got That's why we cut it there. Yeah,
and like cut the shit out. All right,
but real shit though, like that shit, like. I know for a fact, like, of course, now that with all my injuries and shit, I can't get it. But before, I could no shit get 305 with no problem. So that's how I know. I was like, this ship is fucking me all the way up. Cause like, bro, you're going
bet on 400. YG style.
You're going down and you're like this, bro, going down. Like the shit was just like rocking like a motherfucker, crazy, bro.
You like them 2K players when you be squatting that shit, just link.
Yeah,
link.
Yeah, it was real spill, bro. It was going like this, bro, and I was like, bro, I can't, cause like I have to regulate which leg to use more power on to get that bitch back up, bro. The first time I did 305, bro, I couldn't make it because it was rocking so much, bro. I could not make it. I was like, nah, So I did it the second time. Like, I can get that shit. I know I can get the shit. So I got it just to prove to myself like I can get the shit. And then Major was like, bro, you can't. Nah, we're not doing no more. I was like, bro, just let me go up like at least to 320. You know what I'm saying? Let me go at least. You know what I'm saying?
He's like, nah, baby. No. Them Jello legs is showing they showing their colors. No, that's a wrap, baby.
The thing was, I wasn't gassed. I was not gassed at all.
I thought that nigga was freezing, Graves.
Don't let them lie to you, bro. Don't let them lie.
I came over there like Bill Cosby. Do you want a Jello pudding pop with the legs, nigga?
A Jello pudding pop.
Y'all be like, get Graves out of here, nigga. I saw it.
It was everybody sharp. I think Mendoza, Klein, bro. Yeah, everybody was in there, boy.
Bro. Everybody's in there. And everybody
I got it on video, boy.
Yeah, you still got it?
Yeah, boy.
Hey, send it to me. I'm gonna put it in the shit.
No. Because I know you good with editing. Nope.
No.
Yeah, CGI this motherfucker.
I'm not just gonna add some more
CGI. Yeah.
When we meet Graves in person, I'm gonna pull the video.
My ass gonna fuck around, fall out, rolling, laughing. Like, nigga, what was that? I'm like, we got an LA Fitness right around the corner. You wanna get quick with it?
Look, don't get shit twisted. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, that chip life totally different. That shit totally different.
Oh no, I believe y'all, man, because I don't see how y'all did it, man. Because I'd have motion sickness like a motherfucker.
You do like the first like 2-3 days, bro. You do. It ain't bad though. Like it be sometimes when we was in the Gulf of Oman or something like that, bro. That shit was like crazy, bro.
Crazy now. Boy, I remember one day, boy, my dumb ass, boy. boy, on the outside of the ship, boy, like on the little catwalk, late night, just you know what I'm saying, just to smoke, bro.
Mm.
Boy, we gotta have to cut this too. But yeah, bro, I'm talking about, bro, on that water, bro. I'm talking about, nigga. I was out there scared for my life smoking that cigarette, boy. Nigga, out there in that dark.
Nigga had to
That
come to
shit
Jesus
different,
moment.
boy.
You had to come to
Look,
Jesus
hey,
moment.
look,
Like,
look.
Lord, please.
Real spirit, bro. I'm gonna tell you real shit, bro. You ain't seen darkness until you get on a motherfucking ship in the middle of fucking nowhere, bro. In the middle of the
Bro,
water, bro. You don't know darkness,
that
bro.
shit's scary, Grace.
That shit terrifying, bro.
Looking
That
out
shit.
there, bro. Your mind just get the warning, bro. You go out there, bro. You got slim chances.
Mm-hmm.
Slim, bro.
Yeah, we lost the marine out there, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We lost the marine out there, bro. This shit, bro. I'm trying to tell you, they was talking about we got look for him and all that, bro. You can't see a motherfucking thing out here. You can't see, bro. You can barely see this, barely.
Crazy.
Like you're like it's dark, bro. It's dark. I've never been in like it's pitch black. Like, but the great thing about it though, like if you look up, you can see like the entire Milky Way. That shit beautiful. That shit real
Yeah, the
is
moonlight and
beautiful.
that moonlight hitting off that water be crazy too.
Yeah, that should be crazy. And then we seen like some what was it, some bioluminescent krill or some shit hitting up against the ship and all that shit. That shit was dope, but
Like, that's the shit they had in the little Mulan movie.
yeah,
Shit.
yeah, fact. They would have, hey, real talk. It looked like that for real, bro. But that shit scary, bro. That shit scary as fuck. But yeah, hey, we coming up to the midpoint of this episode, man. Let's go ahead and take a real quick break, and we'll be right back. What's going on, everybody? We're back to the Perfectly Balanced Podcast, man. Panel of brown people have a good conversation over here, and let's continue with that conversation, man. So, I wanted to get into a little bit of the business stuff, man. A little bit of business talk, right? So, I learned something last night that kind of appalled me because a lot of people don't know about this. So, you know how every year they come up with, there's always a budget, right? The budget for everything, right? Well, apparently, so so your city, your state, your city, your county, they all have budgets, right? That they have to spend. If they don't spend that money, they got to just send it back, right? But there's a budget for literally everything, bro. So there's this lady who was like, she lives in Georgia. She lives in I think it's like DeKalb County, some shit like that, right? She was talking about Atlanta cities, right? And she was like, you can literally get a loan from your city with that budget that they're using and get like $1 million for nothing with like a 1 or 2% interest rate, like because it's in their budget and they have to spend it, especially by the end of the year, end of the fiscal year. So come October time, like, you know, October, the fiscal year, October 1st ends the starts the next fiscal year. So September, bro, they giving that shit away, bro. They giving that shit away. And so it's like, and that's not just in Georgia, that's everywhere. Everywhere has a budget.
That's fucking crazy. I'll be like, hey, I've been telling y'all to fix this raglass road on my street for the last 3 years. If y'all ain't gonna pay, if you ain't gonna do it, I can do it. Give me the money. I'll fix the goddamn road my damn self. Mr. Johnson, you know what? How much do you need?
Yeah. So real spill. So she was telling me, she was like, a lot of people. So same thing with the PPP loans. A lot of people didn't get good or didn't qualify or didn't get PPP loans because their paperwork wasn't right. If you just sit down and do the motherfucking paperwork, bro, you can get loans for anything, bro. So like she was like, if you open a business and you got all your paperwork in line, this is what I want to explain to the people out there listening. If you are opening a business, opening it the shiesty way where, you know, you bootlegging everything like that, it's going to hurt you in the long run. Yeah, you may be paying less on the front end, you know what I'm saying, to try and scrape some money off, but in the long run, it's going to hurt you because you're going to come to a point where hopefully you don't have to, but everybody comes to a point where they need some extra cash to do extra things with their business, right? And if your paperwork ain't in line, you're not going to be able to get that shit. And she was like, the best thing I can tell my people about getting loans or getting these loans with the city and the state and all that stuff is to have your paperwork in order. If you just do your paperwork the proper way, you can get any loan that you need. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're showing what you need it for, how you're going to use it, and all this other stuff, and everything on the back end as far as your EIN numbers, your, you know what I'm saying, all the basic shit. People open businesses without no fucking LLC. Like, that doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're trying to qualify, if you're trying to put yourself in a better position, especially for like legacy wise, you need to establish certain things in order to keep your shit going for a long time.
Yeah. So like, yeah, real talk. When I had to wait until like fucking, I think it was like October when my LLC finally went through. Cause when I applied for it at the beginning of 2020, March 8th. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, that I think whatever that last day was where they, NBA had canceled all games. I was supposed to get my, like, literally, I had went to the office. They was like, okay, it'll take us you should have it by the end of the day. We'll email you all your stuff, and then we'll mail you your certified one. Dog, COVID hit, and like, I'm just like, how the fuck am I? Like, bruh. And then when I finally got it in October, the end of the fiscal year, beginning of the fiscal year, I was just like, shit, the damage is, I'm like, what the, I'm like, bruh, I'm gonna have to literally wait until 2022 to rearrange all my books, my numbers, I'm like, I can't put none of this shit on my 2020 taxes because I'm just like, I have my LLC. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was like, I had my tax ID. I couldn't, bro. I was so fucking mad. And even now, now that most of my stuff that all of my little contracts that I do now, I'm like, all right, I got it. I tell everybody, I say, look, I don't do nothing in paper. Everything is gonna be digital. That way, I have an email trace. I have a solid track. If we have to do a paper contract, I said that shit's getting signed.
It's getting signed
immediately.
Scan that bitch, bro.
I was like, immediately, and it's getting notarized immediately. I was like, so I don't want to hear, oh, can I sign it on this day? No, partner. Nah.
Yeah. Nah,
there are websites now that, you get, like you said, you got DocuSign. It's people have made ways where you can get contracts legitimately, notarized and signed on day one.
Yeah. Fact.
And some folks are just, it's just like you said, well, you got folks that are just bootlegging it. Yeah, because you're making the money right then and there. But then when you want to go legit, it's like, okay, hey, you can't claim that bootleg money now. That's a loss.
Yeah.
That is a straight loss. And when I'm sitting here like, I'm not mad at myself because certain stuff you can't control. That was one thing I could not control. I could not control the city of Dallas shutting down, the offices and like, hey, all LLCs, all business acquires are on hold. And then I'm sitting here seeing some of my folks, they were like, well, apply online. I'm like, I don't live in fucking Tarrant County. I'm in Dallas County. Why would I apply somewhere where I don't live?
Yeah. And then they're talking about, get your PPP loans. I cannot get it. I can't, like, I don't have the paperwork. You know what I'm saying? So like, bro, there's people here's another thing that I wanted to talk about today. A lot of people start stuff because it's their hobby, right? So there's a difference between having a hobby and making money and having a business and making money. So a hobby, you're just doing this shit just off of, you know what I'm saying, because it's fun or whatever, right? But when you get to the point where you're trying to go legit and you're trying to make money off of it, you're going to realize you're going to spend a whole hell of a lot more than you're going to make like up front. You know what I'm saying? Like I spent, when I first started doing my shirts, bro, I spent at least $1,500 in just equipment, just trying to get everything to go smooth. I didn't recoup that money until months later. You know what I'm saying? Because shit wasn't going the way that I was planning it to go, you know what I'm saying? And so now it's like, damn, bro, like you're gonna spend a lot more up front than you think for a business, not a hobby.
So I could say this: DJing started as a hobby. Mm-hmm. And really, tell you the truth, it started off with karaoke because that's me and my brothers. That's like our little guilty pleasure. We can't sing worth shit, but we know how to put on a good show. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We get niggas laughing like y'all niggas stupid, bro. But that shit, hey, y'all do this song next or sing this next. Like we know, hey, y'all niggas gonna put on a show.
Yeah.
And so when I first started really DJing, you know, I'm just like, all right, I just buy piece by piece. I'll borrow some of my friends' equipment. And see, this is where a lot of people mess up when you start, you know, of course you want to get started right then, right there. You want to get all your equipment.
Yeah.
You got to, like they say, it's a reason why women live longer than us. It is truly a proven fact. And I sat there and I had to listen to my mom. She just like, okay, if this is what you want to do, she's like, be smart about it. And I'm like, well, yeah, I know what I'm doing. I just need a laptop and a hard drive. I don't really need no control table right now. I'm just using what they got. I don't need none of this other stuff. I'm gonna just stay small. I don't want to be taking up, bro. That shit blew up on me so fast. And within the first 6 months of me DJing, I went from just a laptop and a hard drive. I went to a laptop, a hard drive, a mixer, and 2 speakers, and like 2 regular ass microphones. And then within 4 months, I went from a shitty laptop to an awesome laptop to a good mixer to a control table to 10 speakers, 12 microphones. I'm just like, but then, you know, I had to be smart about it because, like you said, you dropped 15. Like you said, when you got all your, bruh, I did what women do best. I waited till that shit went on sale, or I waited till somebody, you know, hey, I'm gonna trade in this one. It's certified brand new. We got certification from the man. I said, hey, let me get that. Man, all my speakers, if I'd have bought them at full retail price, I'm looking at 10 grand. 10 grand over a year. And that's it. Like, nah. Not gonna happen.
Make payments on that motherfucker.
I got all my speakers within 1 year, a total for all 10 of them that I have right now stored in my fucking closet, and 2 outside in the patio. My 2 subs that I probably only used twice. I spent a total of $1,600.
Damn, that's nice. That's a good savings right there, though. Hey, but that goes to the planning. My dad used to tell me this all the time. Prior planning prevents piss poor performance. Right? If you can plan. At proper prior planning prevents piss poor performance. Excuse me.
The only thing I broke bread on was the fucking control table, the turntable. That's the only thing I broke bread on because
you need some good equipment.
Yeah, it wasn't no way around that. And I mean, like the top name brand is Pioneer. So I was just like, well, I started looking at the reviews, looking at all these others. I was like, ooh, hell no. Hell no. I was like, all right, well, I got to go with what's hot in the market. Right. I had to drop that 780. I was just like, all right. That was just to get it. Then I was like, well, what's the warranty? That's like, it's going to be another 200. I'm like,
here we go.
I'm like, slide that credit card. Yeah, let's do it.
So like here's another business tool, right? So talking about, we were talking about Turo a few episodes back, right? And I'm learning more as I'm starting to get into it, right? So there's in today's day and age, and I'm gonna speak more on Turo in and of itself as a business, but in today's day and age with like the rental market and everything like that, and trying to rent out your own like cars and stuff like that, it's not a struggle. It's just if you have the right shit and it looks proper, then you can get good money off of it, right? But as far as doing that as like your sole means of income, not a good look. Especially not now. Until this COVID shit is over and travel restrictions are lifted and everybody's able to move the way that they want to and everything like that, then shit'll be, obviously the rental business will be back. But on that same token, right? So Turo is planning on launching their IPO this year, right? So I brought this up to Bridges last night, and was like, bro, this is how I know we're in the right game. We're trying to be in the money on this one, right? Because last year they cut their losses because they laid off a bunch of people last year, right? They cut their losses from 2019. They were at 49.6 million in losses. To last year, they cut it to $7 million, right? And they had their first all profit quarter in 2020, which is crazy because with all the shit going on with this pandemic and everything, that was their first time of actually being in the money for Turo. So now this year they're like, we're planning to do that for the full year of 2021, and in January they've already done a profit month, right? So they're about to launch their IPO now. Now, what I want to point out to everyone, not just us, but the podcast listeners, is that this is prime time to. So here's what they're planning, right? They're either going to go IPO or they're going to do a merger, right? So now's the time to like really look at what do you want to get out of this company, because either you can go the route of looking for who they're going to merge with, or if they go IPO route, then you just got to buy in immediately, right? But you don't want every company when they launch their IPO takes a dip. They always do. It just happens, right? It just is what it is. But inevitably, it goes back up. There are some that fall completely, but most go back up, right? If they're a profitable business, they go back up. So with Turo, if they launch an IPO and go solely in on their own, it's I have the gut feeling it's going to be like a Facebook, where Facebook started out at like $20, and now they're at what, $200, $300, $400, $500, something like that, like ridiculous money.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So
you be like, look, that's an electric bill to get you in. It's electric.
yeah, that's
in the summertime.
facts.
Electric bill in the summertime. That's how you want to drop that 400 electric bill.
Yeah.
We'll get you in. That'll get you one share.
Yeah, and see, that's what I feel like is gonna happen with this one. So what I would advise everybody to do is the same thing that what KB has been telling us about, like doing research and everything like that on what we're investing in, because we don't want to be investing in some stupid shit that's gonna fall off. You know what I'm saying? So like buying into these like AMC's or GameStop or shit like that early before the hit would have been a great move. But now look at you. You know what I'm saying? GameStop fell off below $90 now. You know what I'm saying? Like AMC's down to almost $8. It's almost down to $8. You know what I'm saying? Like it's shit's falling off. Like you can't. You got to get in where you fit in. So just make sure you're doing the proper research, getting the proper knowledge before you're investing in certain things. You know what I'm saying? That's what I wanted to talk about with that. Moving on. Hey, let's get into some of y'all segments, man. Graves, what you got for us today, man?
Well, you know, it's getting that time of the closer to the round of the year, you know, getting closer and closer to Valentine's Day, y'all. You know,
cuffing season.
Not cuffing season was this is Super Bowl. This is Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Valentine's Day is Super Bowl. That's where you know your main boo, the one that you call Bae, you know, that's Honey Bear and all that little cute bullshit nicknames and shit. This is the main event. This is the make or break one, because if you didn't propose in December or New Year's, this is your last chance before the new season starts, which is Mother's Day. You know what I'm saying? Because if you ain't put it in now, you can't be like, oh, happy Mother's Day, baby. You know, we've been together, let's propose. No, man. So this is what I'm gonna tell everybody. If you're trying to figure out what you want to do for your loved one or your little chick, or hell, even your little side chick that you're trying to make the main chick, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna touch all aspects. Don't take her to fucking Olive Garden. Not take her to Olive Garden, okay? I'm gonna say this with passion in my heart, and this is coming straight from the soul, okay? This is DJ Chef. I am a retired chef. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I take little Courtney or Tanya or Moniqua or Mercedes from the strip club that you've been tricking off on the motherfucking Olive Garden.
Moniqua, that's a different one.
You know what I'm saying? Even if you're just trying to smash on Valentine's Day, which 60% it might happen anyway. It just depends on how much. Yeah, you know, some of these hoes need love too. You know what I'm saying? And that go both ways. Niggas is hoes too. I can say that. You know, past tense. Okay.
There you go. Yeah. Hey, make that clear.
Yeah. You know, pass. Try to make it something personal, something intimate. You know what I'm saying? If you know you can't cook that well, or you know you got one thing that you can cook well that she hasn't tried, dude, make that one thing. Don't go out and break the fucking bank. Now, if you're a cheap motherfucker, take it to Olive Garden.
That's a common misconception though with these holidays, man, is that like
I gotta ball out.
Yeah, I got to like drop some major dougage to nah, like I'm not.
I put it like this. I done met a young lady I was about to say something else. I was about to come out my character. I done made a young lady fall in love over me over some damn spaghetti.
Hey, there you go.
Simple as $10.
My wife, bro. I just made some
this is so good. This is better than what my mom makes. You damn right, baby.
Yeah. I'm a chef, motherfucker.
Or as my boy Plies would say, if you ain't never posted me on your Facebook, your Instagram, you ain't never called and say you love me or to check on me, ain't no Valentine's Day for you, bitch.
Ain't no Valentine's Day, bitch.
ain't no Valentine for you, bitch.
Yeah.
No. So be smart, be aware. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And even if it's just something, if she like Chick-fil-A, get her some Chick-fil-A with some roses, man.
Okay, I like that.
It's the smallest. Women pay attention to the smallest detail, smallest things. The fact that you took the time to be like, all right, hey, he does care. Maybe let me throw him some pussy, even though we're gonna get it anyway. That's not a Valentine's Day gift. You know what I'm saying?
That's always the man's gift. We some pussy.
He got some pussy or on Father's Day. Yeah, you gonna grill.
Yeah,
fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna grill on. This supposed to be my day, and I got to grill. I got to cook.
A perfect Valentine's Day gift for me is let me sit at the house and game all goddamn day and just give me a bottle. Leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, I just don't want to hear nothing. That's all.
I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna take care of you. In the beginning, but later that night, after I finish giving you Wesley Pipe. Y'all will be going out there looking. Who is Wesley? Oh my Lord, Wesley Pipe. After I finish giving you Wesley Pipe, and you hear that, don't say shit to me.
Time's up.
Don't say shit to me. Don't talk about, I'll come to bed. Your ass need to be asleep.
Hey, so I want to move on. Hey, Blake, what you got for us today, big dog? What you got?
I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm sorry, cause I got a whole laptop and then nigga been bullshit, and I'll still be doing Zoom on my phone. Stocks was looking kinda, I don't know, bro. I got smacked over the head last week, so
what happened?
You know what I'm saying? I got in a damn Roku play, boy. I got smacked for 13. It ain't really. It's straight though. Like there's still plays out here. You know what I'm saying? Now I just gotta regroup, go to smaller plays. I guess more so than what I'm saying. Roku's, Apple, and shit like that. Apple smacked me too for about 400.
Yeah, KB was telling me about the Apple shit.
Yeah, a little ref.
Yeah,
but I missed out. I think I missed out on 770,000 with that GameStop.
You missed out.
Lord Jesus, Heavenly Father.
Say that number one more time for the people.
I think roughly around 770,000. I think that's what I missed out on. I got that call. I made that play when that bitch was at like $50, bro. I bought that motherfucker. I sold it when it got to like 61 or 62. I made like 800, but I sold it at like 60 something, bro. That motherfucker still at 104 right now. The bitch went up to 400. 400, bro.
It's Russian roulette. Sometimes you might get the click, and other times you might get the bang.
Yeah.
All I had to do was roll that motherfucker 1 week. That's it.
Damn, bro.
And I'll probably be in motherfucking Barbados right now, nigga.
Fact.
Yeah, my podcast, The Perfectly Balanced, is overseas.
We being
definitely
super portable right now. That's what we at.
And that's why we do these podcasts. We gotta be perfectly balanced out here. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of niggas might have lost their minds behind that one. I lost mine a little bit, I ain't gonna lie. But I'm good, bro. You feel me? Like it ain't the end of the world, but it just goes to show like you can do it.
Yeah.
The shit is possible.
Fact.
It's right there in your face a lot of times.
Yeah. Bro, that's like, I'm just thinking about the hurt, bro. That's like winning the lotto and losing the ticket, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Well, I mean, think about it. They said it was a white boy that cashed. He cashed in on the GameStop. This Negro turned around And for I think he said he donated Nintendo Switches and PS5s and Xbox X Series to Children's Hospital, the kids in hospital.
Blessings.
Like, nigga, he just like, and I mean, I read he's just like, as soon as I saw it drop right where he was like, I had $4,000. He's like, and I put all of it in.
Mm-hmm.
Sale went through, the purchase went through. He was like, within the next 2 days, I saw that they had stopped it, and I already had my confirmed email, confirmed he's like, all my paperwork and everything. He's like, I just sat, he little white boy said it. I just sat and waited.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna let you niggas stew on this.
I said, boy.
That's a lick though.
I was just like, Dad, this nigga, I said, he hit a nice little smooth lick. Hey, I'm a primary stockholder in this actual company, and this is what I want.
Mm-hmm. Now you got the power to say that. You got the power to say that. Bro, they still lose, bro. I read an article today. They're still losing billions of dollars by the day, bro. By the day. God, well, I couldn't be. Look, I don't even. If that's what I'm gonna lose being in a hedge fund, I don't even want to be in that motherfucker. If that's what it's like. No,
look, if I'm gonna be in a hedge fund, I'm gonna do some Godfather type shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna cut every single. I'm gonna take every single. Hey, we're all in this together. I'm gonna find a loophole to. Nigga, I need your money. I need your money. So if you try to flip on me, guess what? And yeah, you can go.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Hey, send him his little $2 million check.
Yeah.
Hey, it's all right. You're not leaving? Fuck no.
I'm good.
Watch me be on the news at stock market on NSCBN. This is majority stockholder of GameStop. Justin Gray. How you feel? Bitch, I feel lovely.
I'm amazing. Fantastic. Yeah.
Hey, look, I lost 2.6 million last night. But guess what? Under new management, bitch.
Niggas have really lost their job off this shit, bro. Like
niggas quit their job off this shit, bro.
Facts. That's crazy. If I'm a GameStop employee, I quit. You're not gonna tell me you gotta pay me $7.50 an hour, and these niggas making billions of dollars. I work in this motherfucker.
So here's the funny thing. Here's the funny thing. GameStop bought out all of. I remember FuncoLand, and I remember Electronic Boutique, EBC. Those were the two big boys, FuncoLand and Electronic Boutique, not the little sex store, but it was actually a gaming store, a PC store based in Dallas. GameStop bought them out, took them out, did mergers, and think about it, now PC is one of the biggest forms of game streaming it has ever been. You know what I'm saying? So they hold all revenue in all gaming market. They capitalize and they monopolize on the market itself. So any new think about it, I don't even see any GameFly commercials anymore.
Facts though. I was thinking about that a couple days ago. I haven't seen that shit in a while. Ain't nobody doing GameFly.
Now the only brand that is somewhat still cashing in as far as getting Redbox. But you got to think
how though.
Man,
with Netflix, Hulu,
think about
Disney Plus.
Some folks still like the old school way to just sit down and rent a movie.
Like, bro, real shit, like real spirit, bro. Remember last week when I couldn't do the podcast? I ain't had no Wi-Fi, bro. Mm-hmm. We literally had to go to Walmart and be like, buy some DVDs. I was like, I haven't bought a DVD in 10 years. Like, I feel like it's been a while.
But think about it, that was probably the best family night ever.
Oh yeah, we had a good time. She put because real talk, we was like, how we gonna play this shit? Like, we don't have nothing. So I got my projector up there. And I was like, let me hook this shit to the computer. Got the little CD screen in here. Boom, play this shit on the computer. Like, we had the pallet sitting on the floor and everything. Like, it was a good night. It was like a little date night. It was like, this is nice. I like it.
It almost humbles you because it makes you think like, damn, we're so dependent on just this type on Wi-Fi on this. When in actuality, that DVD format is still out there. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah, because it's dependable. It's dependable.
Motherfucker ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So I wish I'd have cashed in on Redbox back in the day because I remember when I was like, the fuck is a Redbox? Mm-hmm. And then think about it, you keep that shit
out of business.
Quick, fast, in a hurry.
Mm-hmm.
And think about it, if you
the crazy thing was Redbox offered the shit to Blockbuster, didn't take it.
Nah,
that move.
Think about it, and it's even if you keep the movie past the third day or the second day, they hit you again. That automatically, because you done slid your debit card.
Mm-hmm.
That $4.99 or that, and if you keep it past 16 days, they be like, well, you own it. And you be like, where the fuck did $30 come from? Hey. That DVD.
Yeah,
the movie
we was charging for the plastic at first, but now you own the DVD.
we want the whole shebang. And then they hit you for that 6411 for that video game. Like, goddamn, what? You might be like, didn't I tell you to take that shit back last week? Why am I getting charged $4.99?
You know what's funny though? And this little scam that motherfuckers used to try to do, bro. But Redbox got kind of smart on it though. But niggas was like putting like random CDs back in the case and putting that bitch back in Redbox. But like, I'm gonna keep the DVD. But you can.
I saw some partners I saw some videos on YouTube. Dude would literally take off the little barcode in the middle of the CD.
Yep. Niggas was doing that, bro. I remember that shit. All over Atlanta, niggas was doing that, bro.
Nigga, I'm gonna keep this motherfucking training day, bro. What the fuck you talking about, bro? This shit
rent the shit for an hour and return it.
Bro, I had some homeboys, they be like, man, I'm like, hey, how you get that so fast, bro? It just came out on
Blu-ray Redbox, bro.
Yeah, and nigga already in bootleg this motherfucker, burnt every single CD he can get. I ain't gonna lie. I miss the bootleg, man. I really do, bro.
Oh yeah,
the bootleg DVD music guy was the man.
He was essential to the black community. He was,
and if honestly, it goes back to what we're saying as far as starting your business. If that person who was bootlegging was smart enough, he'd have got his LLC.
Yeah, he'd have done that shit legit,
and he'd be sitting pretty fucking pretty right now.
Mm-hmm.
Even though LimeWire went out, boom, that was it. Boom.
Yeah, all that shit is gone.
I mean, there's still other formats out here where,
but it's the same thing with the Candyman. I ain't seen the Candyman in God since I was a kid, bro. Like, what happens to the Candyman business? They used to be the shit. Go to the Candyman house real quick.
It's still a little candy lady over there in my grandma's neighborhood. She's still banking.
That's crazy.
They still look.
And see, I kind of understand it with all the child and all the other shit going on. I kind of get that, but like. That shit was essential too. Like as a kid,
the Candy House was on plug. That was the thing to do on Friday and Saturday, bro.
Facts. I'm going to Candyman, and then the funny thing was everybody in the neighborhood knew which Candyman you talking about. You said I'm going to Candyman house real quick, and I'm gonna come back. I'm swing by. Boom. That was the shit. Anyway, man, let's go ahead and end this episode, man. I want to say thank you to everybody listening, man. Everybody that's tuned in, everybody subscribing. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you. We love you. Keep listening, keep subscribing, keep watching, man. We do what we do every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. All right. We're just a panel of brown people have a good conversation over here. I'm your host, Rob. Who else we got in the building?
One and only your boy DJ Chef, man. We trying to get paid in full, goddamn it.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Hey, and we will see y'all next time. Peace. Thank you for listening to an all-new episode of the Perfectly Balanced Podcast. To listen to previous episodes just like this, go to any listening platform out there, such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or Breaker, and search for the Perfectly Balanced Podcast. If you have a comment about one of our topics, just DM us on Instagram at pf.balanced. We'll see you in the next one.